In a quirky and unexpected turn of events, renowned political commentator Vaush found himself in a heated debate with an unlikely opponent, Garfield, the lasagna-loving cat with a penchant for hating Mondays. The setting was unusual, taking place in a cozy living room adorned with posters of Karl Marx and lasagna recipes. Vaush, known for his fervent advocacy of socialism and communism, had been invited to engage in a lively discussion on economics and political philosophy by Garfield, who felt it was time to voice his perspective. Garfield, lying on his beloved couch, cleared his throat, his nonchalant demeanor belying the seriousness of his argument. "You see, Vaush," he began, "communism and Mondays share a common trait. They're both universally disliked. People dread Mondays as they do communism. But here's the kicker, capitalism is like lasagna." Vaush, intrigued yet slightly perplexed, leaned forward. "How do you figure that, Garfield?" "Lasagna, my friend, is delicious but can be a bit excessive," Garfield explained. "It's a rich, layered experience that can leave you feeling both satisfied and overwhelmed, just like capitalism. It's all about indulgence, but it's not always the best for everyone." Vaush couldn't help but chuckle at the analogy, but he was quick to counter, launching into an intense argument in favor of communism. He passionately discussed wealth inequality, exploitation, and the benefits of a more equitable society. Garfield listened patiently, his eyes half closed. Then, with a sly smile, he responded, "I get where you're coming from, but think about it, Vaush. Capitalism is like lasagna because it's a messy concoction of competing interests, just like those layers of pasta and cheese. You can't deny that lasagna, while it has its flaws, can be incredibly satisfying." Vaush was taken aback by the clever analogy but continued to argue his points with fervor. The debate raged on, touching on economic theory, social justice, and the role of government. As the debate reached its peak, Garfield leaned in, looked Vaush in the eyes, and said, "You know, maybe communism could be like a diet lasagna. A lighter version of the rich, cheesy dish that is capitalism. But even then, lasagna remains a tempting treat." After a moment of reflection, Vaush, with a wry smile, conceded, "You may have a point, Garfield. I can't help but appreciate the way you've compared these ideas. Just remember, even if we disagree, discussions like this help us explore new perspectives." Garfield nodded, satisfied with the outcome. As the debate came to an end, they both agreed that while they may have different views on the world, the exchange of ideas and perspectives was a valuable exercise. In the end, they enjoyed a plate of lasagna together, transcending their ideological differences over a shared love for the delectable dish. Please remember to like and subscribe for more ChatGPT stories. If you have suggestions for story prompts, please leave them in the comments down below.